Here's the strawberry patch, which isn't doing so great. Let's see. They definitely do not get enough sun here. Yeah, you can see like there's one that's kind of turning red, but like I ate one and it half tasted fermented. And there's ones over here that are just like rotting. And down here. So it was kind of a bust. Yeah, look how terrible. The spinach I just picked, even though it was a very, very small amount, but these guys are just so small and they're already going to seed. But I have young ones coming up too. And then here is the main garden. So we have in this first section is just all broccoli. I mean, there were some tomato plants, but I have moved them. We had one broccoli that already went to flower, so I gave him to the chickens. Then here we have different kinds of beans already flowering, which is good. And these ones that are climbing super high. See, he's already climbing way up here. Got some young pea plants there. Got some squash, yellow squash that I put where some of the peas failed because they were old seeds. The big pea plants, which were the first ones to be planted, some of those have flowers. Then here this was supposed to be spinach, but that doesn't do so great. So I just transplanted some more tomatoes back here because they were already growing back here anyway. Well, that one was. No, where am I pointing? That one. And I moved these three. Here is supposed to be the pepper section. I don't know if any of those are peppers. We certainly do have tomatoes. But yeah, I don't know. It's very questionable. Then this is the actual tomato section, and I put cages up. So we got plenty of those. And I even transplanted some of these in here too from every other section. Then we have cabbage, which looks okay, I guess. I don't know. Maybe starting to come together for little heads. Carrots back here, which there you can see where some of the tomato plants were there that I just transplanted. Those are some mystery plants. Must be coming up from last year, like cucumbers or something. This was supposed to be a little eggplant section here. Of course we have tomato. Did not plant tomatoes here. But I guess those are the eggplants, but they have holes in. They look terrible. And of course more tomatoes, not planted. This was supposed to be a new section of cabbage where the spinach failed, but I've only got a couple coming up. Then we have mostly cucumber here. There's like 3 pumpkin plants here on the side. So mostly cucumber. They are getting ready to flower. They're getting ready to. Then we have, from like this pole to the right, we have cantaloupe. So these ones, cantaloupe. Then we have some watermelon, which are kind of looking puny and sad. And then where some of the watermelon and cantaloupe failed here, in this row, I put more squash. So you can see some of those coming up. Actually, lots of them over there. Let's get out of the way. Yeah, lots of yellow squash. Then we can take a peek back here at some pumpkin that I planted back here. So these are pumpkin. So they're looking good, and there's more like back in there too. So yeah, that is the garden.